ever walked away from an argument only to think of the perfect response 5 minutes later? Maybe it happened on the drive home. Maybe while you were in the shower. Or maybe, just as you were about to fall asleep, your brain suddenly delivered the funniest joke, the smartest reply, or the one sentence that would have ended the conversation perfectly. And your first thought is always the same. Why didn't I think of that sooner? It feels like your brain waited until it was completely useless before doing its best work. But that's not actually what happened. The real answer has less to do with intelligence, and more to do with how your brain processes information. During a conversation, your brain is incredibly busy. You're listening to the other person, trying to understand what they really mean, reading their facial expressions and body language, thinking about how your words will sound, watching your tone of voice, and deciding what to say next. All of this happens within seconds. Your working memory, the part of your brain that temporarily holds and processes information, has a limited amount of space. It's like trying to write an essay while someone keeps asking you new questions every few seconds. You can only focus on so much at once. That's why conversations often feel mentally exhausting. The moment the conversation ends, something changes. Your brain no longer has to listen, react, or keep up with someone else's words. Suddenly, all of those mental resources become available. Now your brain can replay the conversation at its own pace. It experiments with different responses. What if I had said this? What if I'd answered that instead? Without the pressure of speaking immediately, your brain becomes much better at exploring possibilities. That's why the perfect comeback often appears long after the moment has passed. This experience is so common that it even has a name. The French call it l'esprit de l'escalier, which means the spirit of the staircase. The phrase describes thinking of the perfect reply only after you've already left the conversation, sometimes while you're literally walking down the stairs. People have been complaining about this for hundreds of years. Long before smartphones, long before social media, long before the internet. Ironically, people who seem incredibly quick with comebacks aren't always thinking faster than everyone else. Many have simply encountered similar situations before. Their brains already have useful responses stored in memory. Instead of creating a brand new answer, they're recognizing a familiar pattern. The rest of us usually have to build that response from scratch. And building takes time. Real conversations rarely give you that luxury. So the next time the perfect comeback appears an hour too late, don't assume you missed your chance because you weren't smart enough. Your brain didn't suddenly become more intelligent. It simply finally had enough time and enough mental space to finish thinking. Sometimes the best response doesn't arrive late because you're slow. It arrives late because, for the first time, your mind is no longer busy trying to keep up.